Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is July 15th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery as of yesterday morning. You can see the monsoon moisture that we had in place. Here's some thunderstorm activity moving across the region, including Sierra Nevada and Northern California. You can see all the clouds out there as well. Got a lot of comments out there from you guys. Keep them coming about how it actually kept down some of the temperatures out there as well, so that's always a good thing. Scrolling through the day yesterday, you can see that as we went through the afternoon hours, we really got that lightning to fire up here again across some of the mountain ranges, transverse ranges, some of the higher desert here, Sierra Nevada, and look at Northern California, quite active there as well with the thunderstorm activity ongoing. No doubt this is going to be a problem, starting some fires. You can see quite a few strikes out there, especially across Northeast California. Then we scroll towards the nighttime hours, and you can see it continued on across some portions of the southern Sierra Nevada, portions of Arizona as we go into the nighttime hours. Then we emerge back in towards this morning here, and we're going to do not quite as much here today, but we are going to have some thunderstorm activity, especially across some of the higher terrain. It could be across Northern California again as well, and some of the desert areas also. So taking a look here, this is the mid-level water vapor loop here. So I'm going to put this into motion, and you can see this is that monsoon moisture as of yesterday morning. And you can see as we went through the day and the overnight hours, that is pushing a little bit off to the east here. So we're not going to have quite the extensive coverage of these clouds as you saw when I just showed you the visible here as we did yesterday. Now, taking a look at the current hazards, you can see a lot of this, the excessive heat warnings are gone. Now there is some red flag warnings here still for Northern California, the lightning activity going on out there. But for the most part, we're quieting down a bit here across the region. However, we still have this critical fire weather conditions here across Northern California. Again, this is for today. This dry lightning can start new fires here, and we're going to have lightning elsewhere as well. So stick with me here. Probability of thunder today across the Sierra Nevada. You can see it's kind of highlighted there. Mammoth Lake, South Lake Tahoe, Carson City, and Reno under the gun today as well for the possible fire starts. And I wanted to point this out as well for Los Angeles, California. There is some beach hazard statements and marine weather statements out there. We have some dangerous rip currents, breaking waves due to elevated surf expected. Surf heights 4 to 6 feet. And you can see that 15-18 second wave period there. But yeah, Ventura County beaches, Malibu coast, and Los Angeles County beaches. This is from Tuesday morning through Thursday evening. So heads up out there if you're headed out to the coastal areas to stay cool. Taking a look at the thunderstorm chances today, again across the higher terrain, look at Joshua Tree National Park, 41% chance according to the San Diego National Weather Service here. Not expecting much of this to get out over the lower areas here, like the Los Angeles or the San Diego Metro. I can't completely rule it out, but again, this should stay across the higher terrain. And again, National Weather Service Hanford talking about that. You can see Bishop included. There's Beatty and Tonopah, Nevada, Barstow here. So yeah, thunder roars, go indoors here, and hopefully this isn't going to be kicking off any fire activity. Isolated thunderstorm activity here for today for Las Vegas, about a 1 in 3 chance here, but there is going to be some thunderstorm activity out there, so watch out. If you see those clouds building, you're out there hiking there, especially on some of the higher terrain, take caution. And of course, across Arizona as well, you can see the Mogollon Rim here, better chances, lower chances across Phoenix. But again, you can see in Joshua Tree here and maybe Blythe and Parker, you can't rule out a thunderstorm for those areas as well. And some of these gusty winds there was kicking up some blowing dust here across portions of Arizona as well. So yeah, interesting stuff. Now, taking a look at Las Vegas, I wanted to point this out because we finally got below 110 degrees here. I think we had 10 straight days of 110 plus, including 4 days that would have beaten the all-time record high before this stretch of hot weather. So a historical heat wave there for Las Vegas, finally coming to an end. And also check it out, on the 13th there, 0.08 of an inch of rain there. Nice. And a thunderstorm reported at the airport. So here's that thunderstorm outlook for today. It does include Medford and Redding, California here, just outside of Fresno across the higher terrain of Sierra Nevada. And you can see it does include some of Southern California as well. This is the isolated dry thunderstorm potential today. And again, the problem with some of these storms is they're not producing that much precipitation here, so they do not help extinguish the fires that they may create with their lightning. And this is day 2. It kind of creeps up in towards Oregon, still clipping Northeast California and portions of Nevada and Utah, however. Now, looking at the composite reflectivity, this is what the Doppler radar may look like here as we go through the next couple of days. Let's scroll through today, and you can see these thunderstorms popping up across Northern California, Sierra Nevada, some of the desert areas. You can't rule it out across the transverse range of the peninsular ranges down towards Baja as well. And you can see, again, Las Vegas, Mogollon Rim here, showing some of this thunderstorm activity again today. So those are going to start to fire up as we go through the afternoon hours. We go through tomorrow morning and on in through Tuesday, and you can see some of this activity here again as well, but a little bit less still across California. And then as we go on in towards Wednesday morning, you can see some of this monsoon moisture trying to creep back out, moving west out of Arizona. May start to get back in towards some of Southern California and some of the Sierra Nevada again as we go through Wednesday afternoon. So we'll watch that again closely tomorrow, because we might not be done with this lightning threat here across much of the state. You can see the Baja Peninsula there going off across some of the peninsula ranges up towards the transverse ranges here through Wednesday afternoon. This is the lightning flash density potential according to the high resolution rapid refresh as we go through the day today. And you can clearly see Northern California, Sierra Nevada, desert areas, the higher terrain in Southern California as well under the gun again today. Scroll through tomorrow and let's see what it says. You can see maybe Northern California, Nevada, but a little bit less coverage here across the Sierra Nevada as we go through tomorrow afternoon. We'll watch that again tomorrow as well. And this is the ground smoke density here. You can see we do have ongoing fires out there. If you smell smoke, it is from one of these wildfires most likely. And as we scroll through here, you can see this model is pretty nice. It does show, it kind of takes into account where these fires are and where the smoke may drift based on prevailing winds. So taking a look at the European, let's go ahead and update this because this is lightning flash density potential. I just want to kind of play through this here really quickly as we go through today. It basically shows something similar to what the HRRR was saying for today and for tomorrow. Let's see if it kind of backs off on that a little bit, and it does. So pretty similar to what the high resolution rapid refresh was saying. Daily 2-meter max temperature for today. You can see, look at this, 104 up towards Redding, Red Bluff there, Bakersfield 103. Put this into motion and we go to tomorrow, Tuesday. You see, we knocked those temperatures back down a little bit here. Any relief helps. There's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but we start to bounce these temperatures back as we go towards next weekend as well. And then next week, kind of showing a bit of a warm up again here. I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear that here, but I'm just here to report the weather. I wish I could control it. Now taking a look at the extended, and you can kind of see things warming back up again. It is summer after all, and it doesn't take much to really bring this oppressive heat across the region. And taking a look today, the red and the L there is for lightning potential. Nevada, California, and don't sleep on the browns here as well. You've got the moderate risk, and also some of these thunderstorms across some of the desert areas, they can still kick off the lightning potential with them as well. Here we go on in through Tuesday. You can see this W up here is for windy conditions across Northern California. That's for tomorrow, and that's the high risk trigger for tomorrow, Tuesday. And you can see there's going to be the system riding up, bringing some monsoon moisture towards the Pacific Northwest. It's going to start to kick off some fires across Southern Oregon as well. So anyway, we'll continue to watch this as we go. Glad you guys are tuning in here. Let me know what you guys think. And you know what? I forgot to kick on my this dot here, but I will be leaving this on permanently. I got a lot of good feedback on this, but I will be showing this green circle. I did forget to turn this on today, so forgive me for that. We'll kick that on again here tomorrow, and we'll leave it on because it helps you guys pinpoint where the mouse is. And the mouse previous was a little big, and it would block off some important information as I was scrolling over the areas. But anyway, doing better on my kidney stone report here. Still got a little pain back there, but I'm not on painkillers anymore. I kind of stopped that after about 3 days. I appreciate you guys, the well wishes and whatnot. It's kind of interesting to hear your own personal stories with kidney stones. A bit more of a nuisance than you'd like to believe there. They can be pretty painful, although I don't get that much pain from them, but the surgery after was a little bit more painful than the actual kidney stones themselves. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Otherwise, I'm starting to blabber on a little bit here. We'll do this all again tomorrow. Stay safe out there, and I will talk to you guys then.